Heidi ho, folks. We're late, and there is a late note in your inboxes, and I hope you read it because it's very, very clever. Because I've got no idea where your inboxes are. So if it hasn't got to you, then I really do apologise, but I tried my best. All of that said, it's Hump Day, and Ash is in Hong Kong. G'day, mate.
Oh yeah, yes, I am in Hong Kong. Hong Kong on Hump Day.
What a way to go, mate. Tell me, from where you are, can you see any bamboo scaffolds around the place?
Oh, that's a good question.
I always ask good questions.
No.
Okay.
I just had a good look out the window, and I can't see any.
What a blow!
Yeah, but that's because they haven't yet managed to get the joys of Jeff Pine's newfangled, improved way of putting scaffold. But when they do, you're going to be the first person they call.
No, they've been doing it for quite some in Hong Kong for quite some time. Up to 80 stories. I've seen scaffold there. It's pretty amazing.
Oh, right, okay.
All made of bamboo. Who wants to go up there? Safe as
houses.
Well,
yeah, funny you should say that. Actually, I just had somebody clean it. Bearing in mind I'm on the 18th floor, and I just had some guy just drop down and wash my windows, which freaked me a little bit.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Really. You're supposed to get notice of that, just in case you're in a compromising situation. There probably was a notice.
Sorry, mate, you're breaking up a little bit.
Oh, I hate that. I was saying you're supposed to get notice of those window cleaners, the abseilers.
In fact, you're breaking up a lot.
That's not good. Okay, there must be an issue around my bandwidth today for some reason.
Let's see if it settles down. I'll just quickly go through some footsie stuff.
Okay.
I'm sharing my screen. We'll settles down, and then we can get on to some other bits and pieces.
Cool.
I know you got Forex. Let's quickly talk about that. I've got a trade on in the FTSE that we entered last week. I did a little bit of management on this actually. I managed to get. I got an entry. My original entry was about here. My original entry was about here, and there was a lovely move to the downside, which I didn't actually close the auto profit and do anything with it. But what I did do was move to break even. And my belief is that the market is going to move significantly to the downside. So I don't really want to be messing around with entries. But I did move that break even, and obviously it's come and taken me out of break even. But it just meant that I got a slightly better price up here. I have entered down here as well when the market started to use it as an add point down here. But again, the add point hasn't yet worked out. I'm pretty comfortable that the market's going to be dropping some point here. I've got I know a question from Mohammed I've got to get to in a little while, which I will deal with, and I know. But let's just check this and the reasons why I'm interested in the FTSE 100 for a trade short, and why I'm quite happy to it. And the reason is, now incidentally, there was no way of moving stops to break even on recognizing the potential move. So that's why I didn't move stops on that one. Let's talk about the monthly chart first, because then my idea is being generated from. Now, the fundamental aspects of the market right now concern. Now, there's nothing really that is driving the market down, but there is concern. Now, repeating myself, I will repeat myself just in case there's some new listeners or that there's some people that don't understand why I'm very comfortable hanging into a trade at this particular point. The trade wars are front and center, and they have cleared up. And it doesn't seem at this stage that they will do before China are about to slap their tariffs on the United States in June. Now, if that's to happen, you have to suggest, it would suggest that it probably will escalate from there. So that's my first thought. The whole reason, but that's my first thought. So we're in kind of trade war, the midst of trade war territory, and it's early exchanges. Now, on a technical picture, I do see a low and a lower low. I'm aiming to try a lower high. on the monthly chart. That's my point of reference. I'm looking at the monthly charts. I'm looking to see whether I can get in on a lower high, and it will be somewhere around here if the market is to drop. Reasons to suggest the market will drop. I say the trade war doesn't seem clearing up anytime soon. It may be that the market has priced it in, so that's why we remain buoyant. And if that's the case, then it's likely to turn to the upside here, and I can make choices on whether I want to go long after that. So if it starts to take out this month high, then the chances are I will go long, and I'll see if it gets up to this level and maybe beyond. But at this stage, I'm quite comfortable with it. We've got around about 4 or 5 trading days left in this month, and currently the monthly bar is a hanging man, which is a negative looking bar. The reason I wanted to get in now rather than in a month, so that in 5 or 6 days, is because I really like the price. I really like where we are. There's a possibility that we drift a little bit further down before we really start to waterfall away. June does tend to be one of the weaker months for the FTSE. So that's another aspect that I'm kind of bringing into my decision. I'm looking at what's the sentiment in the market right now, and even though there's been no specific reaction, the concern is certainly out there about markets. Then I'll bring in some seasonals because it does. Oh, you got the screen. I can't see the screen. Why can't you see the screen? Can you see the screen now? Oh, that's again. The screen now. Let me see my screen now, Jeff. I don't know.
Yeah, I can hardly hear you. You're breaking up. Obviously, I've got a bad connection, so.
I've got no read on you at all. You're picking up every time. So I'm not getting any message through, unfortunately. It could be a software issue or an internet issue, or it could be Google Hangout. Hard to know, but I can't hear you at all. Hopefully you can't see my screen. Okay. Okay. Do you want to try and give it to me? Try and give me the screen, maybe. Click on the screen for me and see if that helps. Cool. Okay. And then let me know. And we'll quickly go through this again. Most of it is fundamental anyway. Most of the reason I'm looking for short is are for reasons. I use fundamental termly. I'm effectively saying anything that is not technical. Oh, really? Okay.
I wonder, could this issue be your end?
Better. Is that better?
No.
No better.
I'm wondering if this is a problem with you, not me.
Okay, so you can't see my screen and you're breaking up. Okay, now, shall we restart? That may be the only option because I've gone through. We could try a restart and see if that helps. Cool. Okay, Jeff's going to start another one.